Hi, my name is Brian Penny, and I'm a former operations manager at Countrywide and Bank of America turned whistleblower. And now I'm a freelance writer. I've been a freelance writer since 2011, so about 7 years now. And during that time, I've learned quite a bit about the industry. For those of you who have never been a blogger or a writer or worked freelance, it may look like there's a lot of money to be made. There is a lot of money to be made, but it's very difficult to do it. The way that these freelance writing teachers that you see online try to make it sound that it's easy, but if it were easy, they wouldn't be teaching and trying to make money off of teaching. What I'm going to talk about today is how to get products for review. You see, when you have a blog or a YouTube channel or any kind of online presence that has an audience, there are marketers who want to get their products reviewed by you. They want to get featured, they want to get backlinks, they want to get sales. So when you see sites like CNET, Tom's Hardware Guide, places like that, Gizmodo, they all do reviews. Those are all tech reviews mostly, and so tech is one of the things that I've specialized in over the years, although I do review pretty much anything I can get my hands on. Over the years, the past few years, I've gotten everything from phones and laptops and batteries, headphones, headsets, microphones, to appliances, grills, smart lights. Even this hoodie I'm wearing is a cashmere hoodie that I got for free. You get a lot of clothes for free, food delivery services, alcohol, weed. Pretty much anything that is sold, there's somebody who wants to get that reviewed. And what your job is to convince these marketers that you're the right platform for them to get reviewed on. So there are a couple ways to go about this. What I did initially was as soon as I got published in the Huffington Post, I was able to get a column there, and I used that as a method of getting products to review. I would send that out initially as part of my portfolio. It was a high-ranking site, so I was proud of it, so I'd send it out in order to get more writing jobs. And once marketers started noticing that I was in the Huffington Post, they would start to send me products because they wanted to be featured in the Huffington Post. For those of you who aren't aware, the Huffington Post has a very small core group that they actually pay. Everybody else, they basically harvest free content, use slave labor in order to, fill their blog with content. It is one of the biggest blogs online. BuzzFeed is another large one that's actually easier to get on because you don't have to, apply for any editors or any way to look at it. You just create an account and start, putting up content. So those big names, because they're ranked so highly on SEMrush and Amazon's Alexa, that they are coveted by marketers. And getting on those sites is a very easy way to get, the platform recognition that's necessary for you to get free products. Otherwise, you need to get, you need to have your analytics, you need to have your own website and show them that you have an audience, that you have, anywhere from 15,000 and up, unique monthly visitors. This will show in your Google Analytics or your YouTube Analytics. And so what it is earned media. These sites look at three different things, and paid media and earned media are two of them. They're two of the big ones. Paid media is where they're getting the paid ads, like the paid click ads and all those, the paid search results at the top, all those ads that you see, banner ads and video ads that you see all over the place. That's paid media. They also have owned media, which is the website that they own, or any of their websites or any of their channels that they may own. And then there is earned media. Earned media is basically getting mentioned on the news. And that's something that is very coveted by marketers because they spend a lot of money on paid media for a search term. They may spend $1,000 trying to get that search term or get an ad on there, but it costs them the cost of the product in order to get the earned media. So, excuse me. So marketers are always looking for ways to get earned media, and for more and more earned media. They have quite a budget set aside, and they have a ton of products that are set aside so that they can send these out to journalists and bloggers and other influencers to be featured. Now, this isn't influencer marketing. That's important to understand. You're not a brand ambassador. Brand ambassadors are people like the booth babes at CES, which are hired to promote the product. You're not that. You're not paid by these people. If you're going to be a brand ambassador, a free product is a small thing. You can get $100,000 to be, a brand ambassador. If Kim Kardashian puts a purse on Instagram, she got more than just that free purse. She got the free purse plus paid quite a bit for that. So don't market yourself as a brand ambassador. Market yourself as press. You're press. You're a part of citizen journalism. And that's an important thing. When you're looking for who to contact in these brands, what you do is you go to their websites and you just look up press contact, media relations, something along those lines. And you'll find their PR company of record or their marketing department who is going to let you know whether or not they're interested in the opportunity to work with you. I have a very simple, basically a form email that I send out that basically says, "Hi, my name is Brian Penny, looking for the best products for whatever year it happens to be, whatever category it happens to be, and then to feature on my blog and syndicated on my syndicated channels." So then I send them links to whatever the most popular website that I have on hand is, which is usually HuffPost or BuzzFeed. And at that point, I give them a address to send any of the products to. Call them media review units, media review samples, something along those lines. And then they will respond and let you know what their newer products are and what it is that they're looking to get featured. At that point, all you have to do is to write up whatever it is that you want to write up. It doesn't necessarily have to be a full-on product review, although those are preferred, because when you write a product review, it gets you higher up in the content funnel, the sales funnel, and you'll be able to essentially put in affiliate ads for a place like eBay or Amazon affiliates, where you'll get a commission if anybody clicks on it and clicks on the link from your review and buys anything. You don't have to do a review, however. If you go back through my blog, you'll see that I do a lot of listicles where I skip the review process entirely. This is especially with a lot of things like clothes. I like this hoodie, but it's really hard to write 1,000 words about why this hoodie is different than any other cashmere hoodie. So with foods, I did a lot of listicles on also the food delivery services like Plated and Blue Apron. Also with liquor, I did a lot of listicles for that because, again, it's very difficult. Once you've tried one bottle of whiskey, they all taste pretty much the same. I mean, there are some differences, but it's all branding from that point, just like weed. And so what you need to do is get those links up there, and once you have the links, send those off to those PR companies, the same contact where you got the product from in the first place. At that point, they're going to be very excited, especially if you're able to deliver quickly. The faster you can deliver it, the more exposure you can get them faster, the more likely they are to send you more products. Also, if you write something that they like, one of the problems I had with doing product reviews is that some of the products suck. And so I was, saying some mean things about some of these products, especially startup tech products. A lot of the IoT things, they say that they're smart, but really they just add Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to a product that doesn't really need it. And it doesn't work very well. The apps are often buggy, things like that. Those they don't really like. Sometimes they'll even, threaten to sue you for those kind of things. Sleepopolis, I'll put a link to the article about that in Fast Company, where the man who owned Sleepopolis was based out of Phoenix and got sued and lost his site because he was not doing what the mattress companies wanted. So when you write listicles, you're basically writing positive things mostly, and with those, they're more likely to feature, a clip of what it is that you're saying on their website, which also gives you a backlink on their website. This actually helps your SEO as well. And some of them, like Instant Pot, I got lucky enough to get on, the ground floor before anybody else got that, so I was able to uh, go through and so I was able to go through and write about that and get a link on their website that still brings traffic. You get residual income from the affiliates, so the affiliate advertising, so that's always a good thing. And overall, the biggest thing is that you're going to get traffic, you're going to get more exposure. It's a win-win for everybody. So the biggest thing to remember is that SEO and keyword research is what all these companies are doing. If you have a site, regardless of how big it is, that is ranking well for a search term that these marketers want, these brands want, they're going to try to get on your site. This is especially important in Google now that they have the new markup, the schema markup. They have a lot of listicles that will appear. For example, if you search the best whiskey, it'll have an article that'll show the listicle for the best whiskey that shows 7 or 8 results that are above any of the search results, and these are most likely to be clicked. These get more exposure. So it's essentially a marketing play by these brands in order to get more exposure. What you're doing is taking advantage of this and trying your hardest to rank for something so that you can be the person that they have to go to if they want to do any kind of business for that key search term. The more search terms you have, the more power you have, the more pull that you have. A lot of my organic search comes from vaping and from marijuana and drug-related searches, so I'm able to use that on my own site without having to use HuffPost to get free products from those companies, especially since it's a newer industry. They can't do traditional marketing. So keep that in mind, and when you're blogging about things, make sure that you blog about whatever it is that you want to blog about, but try to find ways to fit products in there, or at least search terms that these brands might be looking for, and you'll greatly increase your odds of getting free product. And so that is pretty much the trick to it. And if you want to learn more about how I figured this out, how everything works, I'm going to leave some links to my Cracked article and a couple of my blog articles that explain a little bit more about it in the comments or in the description. And feel free to leave a comment and ask any questions that you may have. Have a great day.